This week there's a bonus video, a few extra tips, tricks and techniques you might want to try out in your drawings. The first technique I want to talk about is braceleting, and this is a really good technique for blending tones together. As you can see here, I've got some really dark tones that don't quite blend, so I'm using braceleting to achieve that. Simply move your pencil around in circular motions, with part of the circle on one tone and the other part on the other, and this will help bridge the gap between the two tones. Keep going over and eventually get a smooth effect, like the one there. I've also used it on the laces to blend in the harsh outlines I had earlier. The technique here is called contouring, where I'm using the direction that I shade in to help suggest the shape. Here on the table it's a flat surface, so I'm using lots of horizontal marks backwards and forwards to suggest a flat surface. When it comes to the toe of the shoe, I'm going to use curved lines. That suggests that the shoe has a curved shape at the front. Using this is a nice subtle way of helping suggest the shape and help it look 3D. Another really simple but really effective method is to use a cotton bud to help your blending. Once you've added tone, simply go over it with a cotton bud, maybe in braceleting motions, maybe using contours, and blend the tones that are next to each other together to get a really nice, smooth and realistic effect. You could even shade with the cotton bud. Once there's some pencil on it, use it to get some really nice light tones. Look closely here how I use both braceleting with the cotton bud and also some contour lines to help suggest the shape of the shoe, whilst also blending it really smoothly. It can often work really well at the end of a drawing to get a rubber and rub back in some highlights where the light is really catching the shoe to help make it look even more three-dimensional and make these areas stand out as much as possible. Just be careful not to use this too much, you want to save it for just the highlights. Here's another way of using your pencil, this time to check angles. I'm going to hold the pencil up against the spoon to check what the angle of the spoon is, and then I'm going to hold the pencil up against my drawing and check if I've got this angle right. And here, I'm not too far off. You can also use it to check proportions. Here I'm comparing the height of two jars using the pencil angle, and again I check the same two jars in my drawing, and they're not too far off. My biggest tip though is to look. Always make sure you look at the object you are drawing. Never assume what it looks like, always check back with the original object whenever you're doing a drawing to get the best possible results.